What up, peeps? It's your girl Tanya, and this video is my book wrap up for the month of June. For the month of June, I read 4 books, started a 5th, but I didn't finish that until July. So we're going to do that for next month. Anywho, let's talk about books. So for June, my 4 books were, let's start with Bath House by PJ Vernon. All right. This was a cat and mouse thriller. All right. Our main character is Oliver. He is in a relationship with a prominent doctor by the name of Nate. And while Nate is out of town, Oliver decides he's going to go to a gay meetup spot where men hook up called the Bath House. And he has an encounter with a very good-looking stranger, and he barely leaves with his life. And that's just the beginning. So Oliver has a secret. He is not honest with his partner about what happened. So one lie leads to another, and then another, and then another, and his whole life is out of control. And yeah, it's very stressful, keeping a secret from your partner, especially when your partner asks you 20 fucking questions. Like this partner, and the partner was suspicious, but like, I would rather just come clean. I hate somebody questioning me. Where were you? I thought you said you went here. Look. Anyway, I feel like Oliver created this own prison for himself by not coming clean. And like I said, one lie leads to another, and then it's just out of control. It was just like, basically just watching him squirm. He got on my nerves, but I'm just saying, if you just tell the truth, life is easier if you just tell the damn truth. Shit. I'm not the moral authority. I'm not a therapist. I'm just saying. It got out of control real quick. Okay? So I did enjoy it though. I did enjoy it. I was intrigued enough to finish it. It wasn't my favorite book, but I was invested enough to stay till the end. And the end, surprise, surprise, was a little surprised at the end. I was like, oh, didn't see that coming. Anyway, moving on. The next book was The Night Swim by Megan Golden. And I talked a little bit about this in my book review. It focuses on crimes against women. There's 2 women that were, let's say, violated. Okay, so Rachel is a podcaster. Her podcast is about true crime. So she goes to this small town in North Carolina where the profile case is this young woman who has accused a well-known athlete of rape. Okay, he's the town golden boy. So there are people that don't believe her. She's ruining his life. She asked for it. Oh, just all that nonsense that comes with, these subject matters are sensitive, right? And so she goes there to not only talk about this case, but a case in the past that took place in the same town. A girl died very young, and it was ruled an accident, but her sister believes that she suspects foul play. So there are people in the town that do not want Rachel digging up this old cold case. But of course, in true psychological thriller fashion, no, she's not leaving it alone. Yes, she's digging it up to find out the truth of what really happened. So this book does contain sexual violence against women. There are some parts that are not easy to read. Okay, just saying. So if that's hard for you, you've been warned. Sensitive material here. So anyway, I did enjoy the book. I like the writing style. I like the story. I like the ending and the wrap up and everything. So Megan Golden, she did that. All right, I will look for more stuff by her. The next book was by one of my favorite authors of 2022, Anya Alborn, If You See Her. The story is focused around an old haunted farmhouse that hasn't been lived in for decades. And it has a way of drawing people to it. It draws you to it for some reason. You can't explain it, you're just pulled to this house. So our main character is Jesse. Jesse has lost not 1, but 2 friends who committed suicide in this house. However, was it suicide or were they compelled by whatever is in this house? I don't know. You got to read the book to find out. Anyway, so he develops this strong obsession about this farmhouse and the history of this farmhouse. He cannot let it go. It's wrecking his life. It's affecting his relationships. Everyone around him can see the change in him. And even when he wants to do right, he is obsessed with this house. He's a writer. He comes up with the idea that he's going to write about this house, but it just has a way of pulling him in and pulling him under. And it, like, this darkness just like completely takes over his life. So that's all I'm going to say. I did enjoy this book, as you all know. For those of you that don't, I love Anya Allborn. This book did not disappoint. If you see her, Anya Allborn, y'all. Yeah. And the last book was my favorite. The last book was my favorite. Gone to See the Riverman. I talked about this in my review. Gone to See the Riverman is about a woman named Lori who develops a relationship with a serial killer who is currently in prison. I'm gonna let that sink in, okay? She goes to visit him. They write these really deep, intimate letters, and she is in love with the serial killer. So the book is written in 2 timelines, and I really, really love the way this story unfolded. It's written in the current timeline, and it's written in the past, where you learn a lot about Lori and Lori's character, okay? So Lori has a handicapped sister that she takes care of. And the serial killer, his name is Edmund, and he sends her on a quest to retrieve a key in an old abandoned cabin that belonged to his family for generations. And she is to take this key to the Riverman. And once she has completed that task, she has proven her devotion. She has proven herself worthy of being with him forever. Worthy? Really? So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll bite, whatever. This book is really, really good. So the woods are creepy, needless to say, right? These are in the sticks of the sticks of the sticks, okay? Like, she goes to this raggedy, shitty cabin to retrieve the key. Oh, halfway there, like the whole time I'm just like, I can't believe she's doing this. I cannot believe she's really doing this. Like, there are men on the outside that you don't have to go through the swamp for. I'm just saying, but like, she really does it. And then a whole series of, it just unfolds a series of events that she was not ready for, and damn it, I wasn't ready for either, okay? It was good. It was creepy, it was dark, and when you get to the ending surprised the hell out of me. The ending. That's all I gotta say. So anyway, the book was good as hell. I am definitely looking for more stuff from Christopher Triana because, you know, I like the dark and creepy stuff. And I think I've damn near read almost everything by Anya Allborn, so I need me a new author. I think I found him. Anyway, that concludes my book wrap up for June. As always, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for watching, and I wish you good reading. And if you got any good book recommendations, leave them in the comments. Thank you. Bye.